Are you the person to speak English? Do you want to speak English easily? Do you want to speak English without any hesitation? Do you want to speak English effortlessly? Then today's session, I'm going to teach you the 10 different idioms that you can improve your fluency if you master these 10 idioms. So no more wasting time. Let's get started. In today's session, we're going to discuss in our first idiom that is 10 must-knows idiom with example. The first idiom that we're going to learn, back away. Say with me, back away. What does it mean? Move backward in a fear. That means when you say back away, that means you are taking move backward, not forward in a fear. You have a fear, that's why you move backward. That is the back away. First example, back away. So back away, back away. Clear? First example of back away, she backed away when the dog growled, or say dog barked. She backed away, past form. She backed away when the dog growled. Second example, he backed away slowly from the angry crowd. He backed away slowly. That you see in front of him, there is some person who was so angry in a crowd. So you backed away slowly from the crowd. Second example. Third example, I saw him back away from the window. I saw him back away. That means he took a step backward. That is the back away. Here I saw him back away from the window. Clear? This is the first idiom for today. That is back away means move backward in fear. Move backward in fear. Second example. Back down. Withdraw. Back down means withdraw from a position. Back down means withdraw from a position. Back down means withdraw from a position. Clear? So you're withdrawing from a position. That is back down. First example that you can understand very well. What is the meaning of back down? When you make a sentence with these idioms, he finally backed down and accepted the truth. That means finally he taken out or withdraw from a position and accepted the truth. That finally he backed down. So you're seeing finally he backed down and accepted the truth. Second example, she refused to back down during the argument. She refused to back down. She refused to back down. Sometimes we see people are refusing to back down when they are arguing some other one. So you can say in this way, she refused to back down during the argument. Third example, they backed down from their demands. They back down. That means they withdraw themselves from the demand. So say back down. They back down from their demands. This is the meaning of back down. Back down means withdraw from a position. Say with me, back down means withdraw from a position. First example, he finally backed down and accepted the truth. Second example, she refused to back down from the argument. Third example, they backed down from their demands. From their demands. Clear? Great. Let's see the third one. Back off. Retreat. Retreat. That is back off. Or you can say move away. Retreat. Back off. Or you can say move away. Move away. Back off. Retreat. Or move away. Back off. First example. The manager told him to back off. The manager told him or told someone to back off. That means move away. Move away from this place. The manager told him to move, back off means to move away from this place. Second example, please back off and give me some space. Please back off. That means please move away and give me some place. I also want to stand over here. I want to do the task over here. So please back off. Please back off. Don't say please Give me some place. Say, please back off and give me some space. Third example. The dog backed off when I shouted. That means the dog backed off. That means the dog moved away from the place when I say shouted. When I shouted. First example, back off means is retreat, or you can say move away is the best meaning. Move away. Move away. First example, the manager told him to back off, means move away. Please back off and give me some space. Second example. Third example, the dog backed off when I shouted. Clear? Great. Next is back out. Back out. Back out. Back out means fail to keep a promise or deal. So back out means that you have taken a promise, but you fail to keep a promise or deal. Fail to keep a promise or deal. Fail to keep a promise or deal. Back out means fail to keep a promise or deal. Fail to keep a promise or deal. First example, he backed out of the agreement. He backed out of the agreement. Second example, don't back out at the last minute. Don't back out. That means you are saying someone, don't back out to fail to keep promise. Back out means to fail to keep promise. First example, you can very easily understand, right? First example is he backed out of the agreement. That means he was previous, he was agree, he taken the agreement, but right now say no, I'm not ready for this agreement. So he backed out of the agreement. Backed out of the agreement. Second example, don't back out at the last minute. So you were saying someone, don't back out at the last minute. Third example, she promised to help. She promised to help but backed out later. We see many examples in our life. Someone's promised to you, and when you need the help, say he backed out, or she backed out, or they backed out later. That means fail to keep promise or deal. Fifth example. Fifth idiom for today, that is back up. Support or make a copy. Support or make a copy. Backup or take a backup. Backup. Support or make a copy. Support or make a copy. Support or make a copy. First example, what does it mean? Backup, backup, support or make a copy. Say, I will back you up during the meeting. That is, I will make a support. I will back you up. That means you are going to support someone, or you are saying that I will back you up during the meeting. Second example, do you have a backup of your file? That means have you taken a make a copy? Have you taken make a copy of this file? If this file's lost, or if the file is not find it out in any other way, have you taken this backup? So you can say, do you have a backup of your files? Third example, she always backs up her friends. That means she always makes a copy of her friends. Make a copy. So two different meaning, support or make a copy. Support or make a copy, both meaning is same of backup. You can see in the first example, I will back up. This means I will support you during the meeting. Second example, do you have a backup? That means do you have a copy of your files? Third example, she always backs up her friend. That means she always copy her friends. Clear? Great. Now let's learn the sixth idiom for today. That is bank on, rely on. Bank on, rely on. You can bank on me. You can trust on me. Bank on, rely on. You can say this way, trust on. Right? Let's see. Bank on, rely on. Clear? First example that you can easily understand. You can bank on me. You can trust on me. You can bank on me. You can bank on me. Second example, I am banking on this job to work out. That means I'm relying on this job to work out. Third example, don't bank on luck, work hard. That means don't rely on your luck. Luck is 5%. 95% your hard work, your dedication, your devotions to improve your fluency. So don't believe that you have a luck to improve your fluency. No, you have to work hard. You have to practice daily basis with your coach, with the guidance. You need the feedback. Then only slowly and gradually you can build your fluency in near future. So don't on your luck. Bank on. Don't bank on your luck. Work hard. So bank on means rely on. First example, you can bank on me. Second example, I am banking on this job to work out. Third example, don't bank on luck. Work hard. Idiom number 7 for today. That is bargain for. Expect. Bargain. Bargain for. Expect. That means expect. 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 Bargain for. Expect. First example. I did not bargain for this much trouble. I did not bargain for this much trouble. Bargain. Accept. That means I did not accept for this much trouble. She got more than she bargained for. That means she got more than whatever she expected, she got more than she bargained for. Third example, we bargain for success, not failure. That means we accept for success, not failure. We are working for our fluency for success, not for failure. That means we are bargain for our fluency, not failure. Clear? Now see, I'm giving you different examples that you can easily understand, and you can improve your fluency slowly and gradually. Spoken English is a process. Follow this process. Definitely in near future, you can see the progress, but you have to work on. Without work on, this is not possible. Let's learn the eighth one. That is bear down on. Bear down on. Bear down on. Bear down on. That means move toward forcefully. Bear down on means move forward forcefully. First example, the storm is bearing down on the coast. The storm is bearing down, bearing down on. All together is a idioms. Bearing down on, bearing is a present continuous tense. That's why we are using here bearing down on the coast. Second example, the teacher bore down. Past from. The teacher bore down on the students. Sometimes we see some teacher bore down on the students. So that means we can say the teacher bore down on the students. Third example, he bore down on the opportunity with speed. That means he bore down on the opportunity, moved towards forcefully opponent. He bore down on the opponent with speed. He bore down on the opponent. That means move toward forcefully. He bore down on the opponent with speed. Clear? The first example, the meaning of bore down is move towards forcefully. Move towards forcefully. First example, the storm is bearing down on the cost. Second example, the teacher bore down on the student. Third example, he bore down on the opponent with speed. Clear? Great. Now let's learn the number 9. Number 9 is bear out, confirm or support. Bear out means confirm or support. Confirm or support. Confirm or support, meaning is bear out. Confirm or support, meaning is bear out. Confirm or support, meaning is bear out. First example, his story was blown out by evidence. That means his story was confirmed by evidence, or his story was supported by evidence. The data bears out our claim. The data bears out our claim. That you are claiming something, that means you are giving the enough data. Bears out, confirm. This data confirm your claim. Third example, witnesses bore out her statement. That means witnesses confirm her statement. So this is the 9th one. So practice idioms daily basis. When you master on idioms, right, you can easily convey your masses. You can easily improve your spoken English communication. Just master this topic. And slowly and gradually, I'm introducing new idioms daily basis. Then you can improve your fluency. The last one for today's session, that is a bear up. That is bear up. That is bear up. That is bear up. Bear up. Remaining strong. Remain strong. Bear up means remain strong. Remain strong means bear up. First example. She is bearing up. She is bearing up well after the loss. That means we can say sometimes people fail in examination, fail in a any work, or failed in a any game. So we can say example in this way: she's bearing up, she is bearing up well after the loss. Second example, you can say, I don't know how he's bearing up. I don't know how he is remaining strong, or how he is bearing up. Third example, bear up, things will get better. That means bear up, remain strong, be strong, things will be better. So these are the idioms that I have shared with you today. Please practice. Please practice. Watch my sessions again and again. No need to go here and there. Just watch this session again and again. And slowly and gradually, when you listen, when you watch these idioms again and again, easily you can convey your message with others. And I also have shown you some examples. The last one is bear up, bear out, bear out, bear up means remain strong, bear out means confirm or support, bear down on means move towards forcefully, bear bargain for means expect, bank on means rely on, back up means support or make a copy, back out means fail to keep a promise or deal, back off means retreat, move away, back down means withdraw from a position, back away means move backward in fear. So these are the 10 mass note idioms that I have shared with you today. Practice this all the idioms thoroughly, and slowly and gradually you can see that you are improving your fluency with us. See you soon in the next video. Thank you, thank you, thank you.